All right, well, it is 5 o'clock today. I have thus far successfully been raw all day long, or unprocessed. I haven't had any processed foods, just bananas and my green juice. And just to kind of recap quickly, I had my green juice this morning about 7 o'clock. And that held me through pretty well all the way until about 11 when I normally go to lunch. At lunchtime, I had 5 or 6 bananas. I don't remember how many. I think 6. And that held me pretty well till about 3:30-ish. Then I started getting pretty hungry. And I had some more bananas, so I ate another 5. Yeah, I ate another 5 bananas there at right around 4 o'clock. But I found it really kind of challenging to get those bananas down. Like, I had no problems chewing them up, but when I went to swallow, my body was kind of like, I'm not really sure that this is what I want you to do. So that was a little bit of a challenge. It took me about an hour to get through those 6 bananas, or 5 bananas, or whatever it was. I have eaten 11 bananas total today, so I don't know which one was. I think 6 was at lunch, and then 5 was after as a snack, if you will. But I'll be honest, my addiction is kicking in like nobody's business. I'm on my way to my guitar lesson, and for whatever reason, well, I know what it is that every guitar lesson night, I normally stop and go have General Tso's tofu. So my body's like, oh yeah, that's what I look forward to every Monday, is this particular meal. And now I'm not giving it that meal, and my body's like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So now I am having to fight that addiction. And I'll be really honest, I was not at all ready to fight addiction today. I was completely ready to eat raw, or to eat unprocessed stuff, just straight up, healthy food. But I was not ready for fighting my addictions today. For whatever reason, I didn't even think about it. And I probably should have, because that's really kind of one of the big deals, is the addiction that you have to cooked food and to highly processed foods, highly refined sugars, etc., etc. But I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it at all. And now I am struggling big time because every fiber of my being right now is saying, hey man, go feed me some of this, which some people would actually consider to be healthy food. If you were to break it down, Chinese food in a wok, they heat the oil up real high, so it supposedly, fries the outside and keeps everything tender on the inside. Doesn't use as much oil. A lot of things along those lines. A lot of people would argue that that's healthy food, but it's not what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to be unprocessed as much as I can and see what a difference that makes in my life. I wasn't able to get to the doctor today, and based on my carpool and so forth, I'm not going to be able to do that this week. But I do have my numbers on file from a year ago, and even if I don't get to this week, hopefully next week I can get an appointment and get my numbers done, and we'll see what the difference is. Even in a week, I'll be honest, there's part of me that is saying, maybe I should go have a veggie sandwich. Maybe that will curb the cravings, curb the addiction. And then there's another part of me that's saying, no. What you need to do is just fight it all and just break the addiction as best you can. Give it the however long it's going to take to break in, and you'll be better off. And there's probably some truth to both methods, honestly. But that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to stay unprocessed today. So that's where I'm going to continue with. I've got a liter of water here in the car with me and another 6 bananas. And on my way to the lesson, I may try to stuff down another 3 bananas or something to try to see if I can get past this this moment that's giving me so much trouble. and see where we can go from. I know that my body gets mad when I don't feed it any fat, and I know my microbiomes get mad when I don't feed them any of the things that they want, which is another completely interesting topic for another time. But you know, a lot of the addiction that we have is based on the gut flora that we have, based on the reading that I've done and some doctor stuff that I've looked at or listened to. It's not all willpower. And you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I just don't have the willpower to do that. Well, it really has a lot to do with what kind of bacteria are in your gut. And my bacteria in my gut, now, to be fair, I've been kind of prepping to start to do this unprocessed thing for a couple weeks now. I haven't really verbalized it to anybody. I didn't tell my wife. She still doesn't even know I'm doing this. She probably will by the time the videos show up. But what I've been doing to prep for this is I've been trying to feed my good gut flora, my good microbiomes, by feeding them a lot of greens, a lot of spinach and kale and lettuce and things like that. I haven't changed anything else in my diet as far as that goes. Still eating vegan stuff and occasional dairy, but I've been trying to feed the good gut microbiomes so that I can hopefully they'll be my allies in the change that I'm trying to make. And who knows, maybe I haven't done it enough. Maybe I haven't fed them enough and they need more, and you know, that may be a possibility. I don't know. But the green juices I'm hoping are helping, and you know, the war in the gut will continue until you know, one of them wins out, which is either me being healthy or me being dead. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an update and let you know the struggle. The struggle is real for me, and I didn't think it was going to be nearly as much of a challenge as it has been, because I underestimated the addiction piece of it that I wasn't even thinking about today. So anyway, yeah, so there's the update, and I guess I'll check in tomorrow at some point. Because of my carpooling, I may not be able to video in the same manner that I am now, but we'll check in. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm planning on checking in at least once every day, and I'm going to upload a video every day, maybe two, depending on what happens. Just to check in, if nothing else, let you know what I had, how things went, if I'm feeling good, if I'm feeling bad, if I fail miserably, if I do well, all those kinds of things. So I'll see you next time on my Unprocessed Life.